It's gonna be a painful one.
When you guys come to the house, I'm gonna give you back your phones. Whenever your mom calls, get into another room, and then go in my room and that music that music box says "I love you more than music." Put that shit in the drawer.
Hey!
My ride or die.
Now we got people rolling in.
You my ride or die.
What's up, guys? I'm at Body Language Custom Inc. in Orlando. Do not come here while I'm here. It's busy.
You get shot up.
There ain't room. But come here to get some ink if you need some. I can't stream on Friday like usual, so we're gonna do this. You guys are gonna keep me distracted while I feel like this is gonna be a tender area, Robby.
You'll be okay.
Robbie's name on my. You guys want to see Robby? You want to be on here? That's Robby. He's my tattoo artist, and he also learning some jiu-jitsu.
Getting my ass kicked.
That's the idea. But we're gonna add a new piece here. See this pink area? Basically, we're gonna fill that area in, and then if we're feeling saucy, we're gonna darken up the color in here or brighten up the color. So that's what we got planned for today. It ain't gonna be a Jar Jar Binks tattoo.
It's just an intricate one.
It is, however, a Warhammer 40k themed tattoo. So once he sticks the stencil on, you guys will see. Do you need my arm?
Just like that. No, it's okay. Just relax it a little bit. Boom, like that. Right? It's in here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we're going to add the background shade to it so it looks like... So it doesn't look isolated. We want to put it all together so it looks like...
So see how everything is connected together with this kind of smoke? We're going to keep that theme on the whole thing. It's going to be a troll whore. my fans call themselves the troll whores.
I love trolls. And I love whores.
Is Zoe going to show up? If Zoe shows up to bother me about wanting to be my friend, I'll lose my mind because she lives over on the other side of the country. Yeah, I don't think we're going all the way in the armpit, but getting close it'll be tender. We're about to stick it.
Tender.
There we go.
You want everybody to see.
Yeah. You guys wanna? Can you want your kids showing their face or no?
Cool. Cookie Poppy.
You guys want to show my fans?
They're jiu-jitsu fighters too, bro.
Yeah.
Or players.
Everybody. This is Robby's kids. They do jiu-jitsu as well. They're in here playing Fortnite. Go get fragged by them. Or what are you playing? Apex?
No, what are you playing? Fortnite.
Oh,
that's way too many terabytes for me.
Oh, way too many terabytes on Apex, you know?
They're Fortnite.
Oh, if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you thank your gifter, because then you don't have to watch the ads.
Oh, this shit is beautiful. Look at that clean ass stencil.
There we go, guys.
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting. Does that show up the backwards way for you guys too?
Yeah, it's
or
just
does it come in?
That's
or does it come in? Well, I'm just asking if
they see
if
it
they
like
see
that.
it right.
Fuck yeah.
And then, so it's not just sticking out on its own. We're gonna bring the smoke around.
That's fire.
It's gonna be tender on the moving parts, but we'll make it while it's healing.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
don't have to work. Oh, you have a class tomorrow.
no, I gotta be at Rumble this week, building houses this week.
Okay.
I'm not get. I don't think I'll ever have as many as Shotzi or Rhea.
Maybe.
Plus, I'm like, actually, Robby was talking to me today about some people like to just get tattoos everywhere, and some people like to just build off of this, and I'm a builder, so this is what's happening.
Tell your story.
Tie 5, it should be bigger. Nah, because I don't want it to be covered up by, like, when I have to wear a sports bra.
proud of the ink.
This one's gonna be... I'm revving myself up. Maybe I should have had a little adult apple juice
You
first.
should. We could still get that happening if you really want it. If you want it
Where
that
is
bad.
that?
There's a ABC liquor around here. But I'm pretty sure somebody will go get it. A good team player.
I am gonna have, I already have it, my outfit for the house building event going on. We don't, Robby doesn't know the rules, so I'm gonna tell him. We don't talk specifically about my job.
I don't even know what you do.
I build houses.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you were talking about...
I'll tell you the reason why I build houses.
Moving drugs. That's code word?
A bear head there. Area wasn't as bad as I thought. Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah, but this looks really loud. It looks like it's grabbing more
Yeah,
attention
everyone
now.
thought this was new, and you just went over it. I don't know what it was, guys. I'll be honest with you. When I first got this done, it didn't hurt at all. But when he was going over it, after a certain amount of time, it started, like, getting hard towards the end there. My body was rejecting me. But this shouldn't take too long today. Easy work. Easier than going over all of this stuff, which is what he had to do last week. So.
Yeah, it was like we were there.
That's a lot.
But it was a vibe though. You guys helped me more than you were more for me than I was there for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a builder too. I only have 2 tats, but they're huge. A half sleeve Geiger dragon and a lower leg octopus. Lower leg hurt a lot, huh? Doing all right, Anarcho. Tattooing is therapy, right? Anyone that gets tattoos knows.
literally, that's what we
Basically,
call it.
Robby's basically my counselor. So he knows about the struggles we've been talking about moving forward and...
If this tattoo means a lot to you too, what it says too.
Yeah, good theme. The Iron Warriors are the Legion whose theme I identify with the most. But a friend of mine that I know is in the stream asked if you do friends deals.
Sure, everybody's my friend. Yeah, of course. Why not?
Poquito español.
Gringo. Yo soy gringo. Not really.
How long do you think this will take? Someone's asking.
Maybe about an hour and a half, maybe, give and take.
For just this piece?
Yeah, well, yeah, this and
Or
then
the whole
this,
thing,
yeah.
and then this is
That's
fast.
cake. That's cake. Yeah, because the dark ink's already there, so I don't have to really like.
Right. There's no outline. The
Yeah,
outlining is
it's
done.
already
That's
there.
the
And even
slow
if-
part.
Even if I was to run red over the black, the black is still dominant. That I don't have to be too careful to fill in the
Oh,
red.
I see.
Because the red will never overpower the black.
Fun fact: the Iron Warriors put hazard stripes on everything as a joke because everything they do is
Whoa.
dangerous.
Oh, that was a joke. I said, okay.
No,
Somebody
they
getting
they
kicked
do
out.
it to be like. So the thing about the Iron Warriors is they're kind of like ho hum dudes because they're like, we get the shit jobs. Like they always put us on the shit jobs because we can get it done.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't the glory, it ain't the conquering of the world, but it's like cleaning up all the. It's like we do the jobs nobody else wants to do. We don't get the glory for it like everyone else.
Everybody gets the credit for your hard work.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's like life. That's just like life. Too.
You know what's funny, Sixberg, is that I've heard lately a lot of people talk about around their elbow being a painful spot.
Mm-hmm.
Would Shayna be a Sith or a Jedi? Everyone else can answer this. The whole chat should know. However, if we're talking for real, it's going to be more gray Jedi than Sith. But how can anyone logically claim they would be Jedi and have no emotion, no love? Type 5 says she's going to hit you up for real, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. For real.
I would be Jar Jar Binks.
Wasn't it just one movie?
He was in
Like
3,
two.
but like, he was in that first one a lot.
Episode 3,
but then
right?
he was so annoying they wrote him out of the.
I think it was that annoying. It's just now looking back, the technology doesn't look as good as it was
Shit. Jedi on the streets, Sith in the sheets.
all day.
Yeah, so I wanted to get this done before the big house building event. Hopefully the battery in my phone lasts. But yeah. Sith represent the things that are more important to me, like passion and creativity. That's what I've always said. Is like, it's weird that everyone thinks, so like Sith aren't inherently bad. It's just that sometimes getting over emotional leads down a bad path. And because the Jedi just completely shut off emotions, they don't go down any path. But that's the whole point. Shayna, you want a miracle? Episode 1 was my first Star Wars, and I still love Star Wars. That is a miracle, because if you ain't seen the OG ones and you still like that. So I'm on my phone, guys, so we don't have any of the, like, bells and whistles and stuff. Yes, Iron Warriors is Perturabo's Legion. Anakin was a good guy. The problem is he had attachment. He loved his mother. He loved Padme. And because of his love of Padme, he had that foreshadowing dream of her dying, so he went to the dark to try to save her life and dabbled in the dark powers to try to keep her alive. Actually, Von Doom has a side that is chaos and a side that is imperial. As far as his I think he's got an Iron Warriors tattoo too. Yes, Imperial Fists are their arch rivals. The young girls had it coming. Star Wars fanatic. I do love some Star Wars. The Sith definitely dress cooler. Wouldn't you much rather look badass in like a dark black cloak rather than like a dingy brown one? But yeah, since we're not gonna stream, Obi-Wan loved Anakin. That's why he didn't finish him when he had the chance. It's possible, but that also led to some darkness, right? It's a good theory. Queen of Spades and an Oscar tattoo. I haven't watched Star Wars in a while either, but the Bad Batch final season trailer just released. Did you guys watch it? If we were at home on the computer setup, we could watch it together, but we can't. The Wolverine that's on the wall behind me? Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff in here. He's got a lot of wrestling, because he does a lot of the wrestlers. He's got all kinds of cool stuff. So, and normally we're putting on music videos and interesting stuff up on this TV up here. But since we're not, I'm not facing the other way. What's up, Yuna? My goals for 2024. Huh?
You can stick the middle finger in this picture.
For who?
For Instagram.
We'll do this.
Okay. Man, they got you like all good girls. All good girls.
Yeah, he's got a bunch on the front side too. I just don't want to. They're complimenting all your action figures and stuff.
Yeah. I'm a dork. I never grew up.
That's all of us. That's all of us.
I thought I was alone.
Yep, he's got some saints and stuff in the back. He burned some sage. He's a big like energy guy, so it's all nice and cool in here. You say George Lucas should have never sold Star Wars to Disney, but I bet he made a boatload of money, and everybody's got a price. Definitely not getting a I Like Zoe tattoo. I mean, if I could... Galindo, we have some stuff planned. We always have some BRE stuff planned, so... Wow, we're getting a hype train, and I'm not even with my bells and whistles.
And they hook it up with more French fries anyway.
Yes, Worst Gamer. His Instagram page is... Wait till he gets back. I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's like Robby Tats. Body Ink 407 is the page for the shop. What's your Instagram?
Mine is Robby Tats 407.
Robby Tats 407. And Body Ink, Body Language Inc. 407. That's the two. Ty5's gonna find them and post the links. Yes, I have posted on my Instagram. I do have him linked up.
And if everybody got good credit, if there's some good cougars out there with good credit that want to hook them over, please. I'm a good. I hug.
He owns his own shop.
Yeah, I got a little good credit too. I'm a good hugger.
There we go. Spone got it. Spone is up. Sorry about yesterday, Tie 5 and Spone. I passed out completely. I actually changed my flight, so I left early in the morning, and we were raging it in New Orleans, so I actually got pulled an all-nighter. My workout music playlist really depends on what type of workout I'm in. So if I'm lifting heavy weight, like squats or deadlifts or stuff like that, I like heavy metal. But if I'm doing some cardio or I like stuff you can kind of groove and rhythm to. Like that you can get a bop on. So either some... I like some hip-hop, but like I like old school, like Wu-Tang. Like that type of stuff.
I'm gonna slant you a little bit down, just a little
Okay.
angle, like a lower incline.
So I can put my arm out.
Yeah.
Here, we'll lower this.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the chins.
Yeah. No, you're good. You lean.
A lot of times when I post my workouts on my Instagram, that's one of the songs I was listening to.
Would you ever Twitch with workouts?
I would do it.
I think that would be kind of cool and shit.
Volbeat. I could get down with some Volbeat.
Alright, boys.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I was supposed to do a cameo actually.
When Mimi comes, just give me a sign. So we're streaming now. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I'm getting this. The stencil's in, and then he's gonna fill in the gap with some smoke.
Ritual, of course. We have a ritual.
Juwan, I will be defending my Up and Down Championship this weekend, probably. Usually it is at pay-per-view times.
The closing of the house that you built.
When I close the house. The larger than normal house. The weekly house building trips I go on.
I thought you were selling drugs. That's what for moving bricks.
Hype song before I get in the ring. I have a playlist that includes like Bleeding Through and Machine Head, Bolt Thrower.
It keeps you intense. Music does that.
Yeah. What opponent am I hoping to face? Whoever's got the title sounds good to me. I got a tattoo there on both sides. It didn't hurt at all. We'll see, guys.
Depends on what music you're listening to. We're gonna start with a little tap.
No System on the Down. No System of a Down on the pre-match playlist.
You ready?
Yeah.
Welcome home. There's all muscle here.
Kid Fury says, I want to be a tattoo artist.
Then be one. The only one that's stopping you is the fear. I want to be a tattoo player. I mean, a jiu-jitsu player now. And I suck at that. But you have to be okay with sucking at something, you know?
You always got to suck before you're good.
Mm-hmm. I sucked for many years. And sometimes you're never going to be satisfied with your technique or your outcome. But, you know, as long as other people feel you and they like you and you're likable, you'll be fine.
Kid Fury, a fighter and an artist.
Yeah. Those are my two jobs. I don't build houses, but...
For me, it's not that it goes numb after a while. After a while, I can just turn it off, if that makes sense. There's something weird, I guess, when I know something's not injured, it's just pain, that I can just ignore it. Like, I rolled my ankle before in a match on a house show loop, and they were worried that it was, broken. And so I was limping around on it. I couldn't stand on it. I go get x-ray. The second I got the x-ray results back that said it was just sprained and not broken, I was able to kind of walk on it. Because, like, once I know, oh, this is just pain, okay, no big deal. I can turn it off. I think considering the careers I've had, I would say I have a high pain tolerance. But the only real reference we have is ourselves, right? So you just don't know. I guess Robby would know people's pain. You get people in here that are just little bitches.
Yeah, man. But it's always the ones that act like they're fucking badass and they're the biggest pussies ever. And it's really like a girl and a guy will come in together and they'll get like matching tattoos. And the guy will actually be more pain. I think there's a part of...
Is it true that girls in general have higher pain tolerance
Yeah, of course,
than
you guys have menstrual cycles and shit like that. And you guys are created more to endure pain and shit. Like, created. Like,
right.
That's it. And plus, some people are sadists and some people are masochists.
True.
And I'm happy to be a sadist sometimes. Like,
which one is which? Sadist causes the pain?
Yeah, the sadist causes the pain, the dominant, and the submissive. But they need each other.
Yeah.
They
it's
need
like
each
a yin
other.
and yang.
Yeah, it's a yin and yang. Because if all the submissives quit, the dominant will lose his power. He'll lose himself or their selves or whatever. It's like almost like if all the butlers of a kingdom and all the maids and everybody just quit, the king, what would he be ruled of? He wouldn't even know how to put on his own socks. For the most part. That's pretty pathetic.
We got a level 2 hype train and I'm not even at my computer. 23 tattoos. They all have a meaning apart from one. Did you do that thing where you were like 16 and your homie did it in his like kitchen and did like smiley face tattoos?
The jailhouse tats.
I applaud the pain y'all go through. Oh, you talk about at my house building job. Yeah, I told you guys it was going to be a weird time stream. Because I can't stream regular time on Friday, so...
Oh, that's your normally time that...
Yeah, Friday late.
Mm-hmm.
After SmackDown.
Our favorite TV show that we didn't watch last time. We did, but we didn't watch it live.
Are you wearing a Bass Pro Shops hat? Someone asked.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
With
the teenage stick and poke tattoo. Yeah.
Well, we all been there.
The little guitar string with the fan motor.
That's a real shit. It's flowing. It looks good.
Yeah, everyone's getting tatted up before the big house. Everyone wants to look fresh and new. I do have a ISIS puppy dedicated tattoo coming up as well.
I'm excited.
I showed him it today. He's got some good ideas of what to do, so we're gonna... That one's going on a painful spot for real. You guys are right. So far, this ain't bad, but I'm putting the other one on the inside of my bicep, so that's gonna be... That one's gonna hurt.
Sometimes we need the hurt to feel alive.
A tat on my head as a first thinking. He says, this guy says, I want to get a tat on my... Oh, hand.
Oh, there's a head.
As my first thinking the Joker face.
Oh,
your first tattoo on your hand.
I have that. The Joker on this hand. I have the Joker's mouth, like the lyric, but it's not the Jared Leto version. It's the Jack Nicholson, our timeline.
Yeah, that one's gonna hurt, but because that one's like for my dog, I think I could do anything. Like, I think it'll carry me through since it's like for her, you know what I'm saying? We'll see when we get the flames going towards the... I wonder if Isis Puppy will recognize herself. It's cute. I got her nose pin and her paw print. We'll see. Robby's got some good ideas. Tat time, yes. Kid Fury, I'm not a tattoo artist, but from what I can tell, all the drawings that are all over Robby's office, you should practice all kinds of different styles. I mean, yeah, I suppose you could specialize. Like, there's obviously tattoo artists that specialize in different styles, but... Any tips on starting a pro wrestling career? Go learn how your body moves. So go join a jiu-jitsu school, a pro wrestling school, and also when you're shopping for stuff like that, you judge a tree by its fruit, right? So
just hit me up when you're outside. Or
what
just
you
not
want to
gonna- just
do
come inside.
is, I'm taking this off. I'm taking this thing off. So what you want to do is, you judge a tree by its fruit. So if what you want to learn jiu-jitsu for is, if you want to be a great competitor, national champion, does the school have great competitor, national champions? Because if they don't, it's not producing the fruit you want. And I'm not saying it's a bad school. I'm saying, like, know your goals, and do they produce your goals? Kid Fury, Ty 5 and Spone put his Instagram up in the chat a little bit ago. Actually, Ty 5 and Spone, if you guys get bored, you guys can keep spamming the shop and his Instagram.
I would love that. The thing about jiu-jitsu was I didn't know how tired I'll be after one roll. And once you build that shit, I think that's important. If you want to be a pro wrestler, you better know how to fucking have some fucking gas.
It's stamina, and yeah, that's another thing is, like, work out now like you're already a pro. Because if you have to look like a pro if you want to get hired as a pro. So find time. Oh, but I work and I'm so tired. Get up early. Stay after late. Go during your lunch break. Like, find time.
Nobody will stop you from your destiny.
Yeah. And I always say this about everything. You gotta be prepared to work as hard as you can for way longer than you think is fair. Do that, be a good person, you'll get everything you're meant to. Easy for me to say in this headspace I'm in right now, but we're slogging along.
But energy goes. Like, if you send positive shit, that shit comes back from one way or another. That's how I feel. Like, if you're helping direction, then direction will come back to you.
Yeah.
In this different spectrums of our lives.
Yeah, White Oprah said, new ink to show off on the highlight reel when you beat your current record of eliminating 8 competitors.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Me and Bianca's tied with most eliminations ever in a Royal
Shut
Rumble.
the fuck up, bro. That's awesome. Oh, we could. That sounds like a good story right there. But this be like 9, bitch. What's up, number? 9, 12, ho. It's just new beefs could start, and that's exciting.
Yeah, Torch Crawler, that's kind of the thing. Said you should definitely get the maximum amount of tattoos possible when you're in your feelings. That's what I'm saying. It's therapy.
I don't even feel like I'm tattooing you. I feel like you're just chilling.
This isn't bad at all. Not yet.
You start doing this shit more often, like every
But
tattoo.
the outline is not bad because it's the one, or like not. You know, the shading is always worse, right? Because it's more. But there shouldn't be too much shading in this one today. Are you filling in the letters or just the outline of the letters?
Whatever you want. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna send off the voice.
Okay.
Alright. Guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah. There is a side carpal tunnel about. There is something to be said about craving that needle, craving that feeling. It feels kind of good. I won't lie, this spot feels kind of good. I thought it was gonna be tender, but I'm worried about. So.
I'm gonna have you meet my friend.
Oh, give me 2 seconds, guys. BRB. Not BRE, BRB.
Amy, this is Shayna.
How's it going? Nice to meet you, sorry.
Mimi, what would this tell you? Look at this. The spades. The queen of spades. Truth. Word, like communication, right?
I had to meet this person quick. Okay. The camera being right here makes it difficult to get back on the thing. Yeah, you're right, Danny. Tattoo therapy costs less than actual therapy.
Yeah, there's stuff they can put in her fire. Save me some pics of.
How's it looking?
Pack this stuff up.
It doesn't change shape as much as I thought it would be on that moving spot.
Deep dish. I want to try it. From where? I don't know. I'm curious. Huh?
No, just do it for Telos.
I'm not going to either.
What you doing? Oh, the. Hurry up. When you get to the house, check on your brother.
Hopefully, depending on when we get done, I'll be meeting up with Mia to eat. But I don't know. They scheduled this dinner, and I still have to pack, so it really just depends on the timeline. I leave tomorrow. Mickey, it's a lot of the same for me because my wrestling style is my fight style, right? So I do a lot of the same stuff. I do a lot less MMA sparring. I do a lot more live grappling. So that's maybe been replaced. But did it just thumbs up bubble because I did this? Yeah, look at that. Didn't I find that out the last time? Yeah. Yeah, the next few days are really busy for me. Very, very busy.
You won't be staying. I mean, that's saying you cooking for me, so I'm ready. Your dad just said straight up cooking is cooking. I'm ready. What should we?
Big house building event this weekend.
So what if?
Yeah, Thomas, I did a whole, it's actually up on my YouTube, I clipped it, but I went on a big rant about that, after our match and how proud I was of that match. Thank you, Mickey. When I was a kid, the Rumble was my favorite event also, when I was a fan. I have to leave town tomorrow.
G's building right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Kids free.
Mmm.
That's just crispy already.
Yeah, it looks good. It's been pretty easy too.
So I'm gonna start like the tattoo, like, cause I wanted to get at first when I thought about it, I was like I should get all the words first, but let's just move like as the design is going like right to left, like we're reading.
Yeah,
like,
whatever.
How did you want to do the you want to do a solid black or like we could do
I
like?
don't know.
Cause I like the white highlights too, cause you got.
I like the outline. Yeah.
Okay, you're the boss.
I mean, I'd rather do the outline now and then come back in a week and go, let's shade it in, than do
You're
it
the
and
boss.
go, shit, I shouldn't have done it.
I'm looking at the.
Sorry guys.
My moon and rising sign.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm a Leo. Does that make any difference?
Leo's your sun sign.
Oh.
Sun is like the surface, and then your moon sign is what we should be all working within is our shadow side.
I don't know what that would be.
You have to. It's like a birth chart. So it's like the alignment of the planets when you were born and the time that you were actually born.
So you could look that up.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
All right. So you know how like they measure macros? They take your.
Yeah. No, I mean I know what you're saying. This person was asking me what my moon and, so you could look it up.
Yeah. And then you can see what's going on, what type of like planets alignments were a lot like the purpose of, if you believe in the astrology and all that good stuff. I love that shit. That's why the way you fuck with cards, I would have thought that you would been into that shit.
Nah, I only like know what people tell me that are more into it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I do.
I'm a Leo fire
Fire sign.
sun. That's all I know.
But that's a happy card.
The moon is the shadow side.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
The shadow is like the dark parts of you, the secrets, the shit that you hold behind. And that's the shit that we got to work on. A lot of people just focus on the surface levels of their issues,
Right.
which is normal. Everybody does. I did it for so long. That's a really good question, though. I really like that.
So the only time I usually I'm not into tarot as much. Robby's into that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, tie 5.
What is it?
I'm a Libra, the only star sign that's an inanimate object. Oh, yeah. I guess I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's all about balancing. The thing about Libras is, what my perspective about Libras is that it's always trying to find balance.
Moon, sun, and house signs.
Vampire sign? Oh, Vampire Riz.
Oh, the one that Charlie was playing, right? It does that seem like fun? Like it would be fun to play, right? You guys would like that? There's this game that people have been streaming on Twitch where basically you're a vampire and you knock on people's doors and you're trying to seduce them to get yourself into their house.
Yeah.
But it's all AI, so you do the talking.
Oh, God. I could do it.
You actually talk in the mic.
I'll do it. Let me in, baby girl. I'll be on that braid. Let me in.
Yeah, the vaudeville game would have been fun if the servers hadn't crashed.
What you mean the servers?
We tried to play an AI talking game before, and it was so everyone tried to play it, so the game couldn't.
Oh,
the game
shit.
was like not able to keep up with all the people trying to play.
They fucked it up for everybody.
I'd be good at that kind of game.
I'm looking at the
Sorry, guys.
AI is gonna steal your job. That happened though, right? I mean, horse carriage drivers lost their job when cars got invented, right? Train conductors lost their job. A lot of them lost their jobs when highways got invented. Even like, there's not very many like photo places where you actually go to get film developed now. You know, now everything's on your phone. You could print it off on photo paper at your printer in your house.
Yeah, you're so still, bro. You're really good.
Do people twitch around a lot?
Yeah, people be on some like, but you're like, your mind is strong.
I just impair. I don't want to move and it does a weird line or something.
I try to be in control of like as much as I can with the machine.
What about you guys? When you're getting tatted up, do you move around a lot? Do you have to like try really hard to not move? What is it? Like I'm chilling right now. This ain't bad. Honestly, this is fine. It'll probably be getting the. We're gonna do a little bit of the color, hopefully, on the Queen of Spades card.
Yeah.
That'll probably be because that spot's still kind of tender.
Does it feel tender, like a bruise?
No, like
a sunburn?
it's itchy.
Okay, but not like
It's
a
in the
sunburn.
itchy stage. No, it's past that.
I feel like if we're past that, then we're good.
Yeah, honestly, I'm trying to keep my head up so I can read the chat, and so my arm holding my head up is more.
I'll make it another pillow.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Because
Excuse me. One
otherwise I
second.
can't. No, my back is ticklish. Like even when I get acupuncture or massage, the person has to keep their hand on my back because the anticipation of someone touching my back makes me like. And it's always been that way. My acupuncturist used to have to stick a needle in and then wait and then have to stick it in all the way. Cause like when it was super tightened up. Oh yeah, cause I'm talking to the. Thank ya. Oh, that's way better.
Brat. Yo, brat.
Thank ya.
You're a spoiled brat. You good? You good?
Yep. Is that in the way?
Yeah, you good. It helps me out too.
No, see, but Mickey, so like I've done grappling and amateur wrestling and jiu-jitsu my whole life, but I think that's probably why when I'm in a situation where I'm supposed to just lay there and allow someone to do stuff and I can't see, I think that's probably why. That's alright, not Max, we're streaming at a weird time. We still got a good while to go, as long as the phone don't die.
I got a charger. We got chargers and all that.
Well, there we go.
You gotta tell me more about this Vampire Ridge game.
Somebody said, High Top said, robotic arms have been programmed to be pretty precise, so theoretically they could replace a tattoo artist as well.
But what makes an artist better is when they're broken and their soul. And if we have a broken soul, which I do, especially now, you can't beat that, bro. You can't beat a soul.
That's true. And the counseling part.
Yeah, the counseling part.
People that get a lot of tattoos understand that it's therapy.
Mm-hmm. It's almost, and not to bring it up because I don't know like the audience, but it's almost like if anybody was ever a cutter or knows anybody have been a cutter, the psychology behind it, it's almost like you're in control of the pain. So when you get tattooed, you're in control of when you decide you want pain versus
life surprising you and you don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
The best artists are usually broken somehow.
That's true.
I will never do a robot tattooist. That's where real art comes from, right?
Mm-hmm. And autism, I believe, because I believe like Da Vinci and all those cats had like some type of fucking autism, bro. There's no fucking way Michelangelo painted the Sixtine Chapel without being a little fucked in the head.
Right.
There was no iPhones back then or getting references. You had to do that shit from the brain, like freestyle.
Yeah, right? 10th step, imagine that. 10th step said one glitch with that robot and you would be done.
Yeah. It'll go through your fucking arm or some shit.
Art comes from trauma.
I agree with that. Who's that? Who said that?
Not Max.
That's Clever Mother Flower.
Everyone has a little bit of the tism. It's just a matter of how much.
Yeah.
Tattooists are from the dark side. Like
We're-
the eye operation speech from Dead Space 2. Oh, could you imagine a robot arm going off the page and go on your eye and you're strapped to this freaking table? That'd be terrible.
You know what? You ever heard of the? It's like this YouTube channel and it's called
The Black Ink Project or something, and like people sign up, and there's like 4 different tattoo artists, and you can't leave, like you can't submit, and they tell you, and they just do whatever the fuck they want, whatever like type of like big needles, so there'll be like 40 needles, 30 needles, and they just tattoo like whatever they want on you, and you can't leave.
Oh.
Imagine, I'm 10 minutes in now, like I gotta go. You can't use the bathroom, you can't do shit. It's a contract.
I'm gonna look that up. It's crazy. It's like it's like
Was
in
it
the
YouTube?
country. It's on YouTube, but it's based out of like Italy and Spain and shit. It's fucking insane, dude.
First time seeing you so calm. Yeah, it's chill. It's chill. Season 3, Diablo 4. I haven't been on Season 3. Probably won't get a chance, honestly. AI and robots will never be able to replace a pro wrestler. They made a movie about that, too. Actually, I saw someone say they made a movie about machines rising up, but like they've made several movies about machines rising up. In fact, the entire Warhammer 40k universe exists because AI became sentient and tried to destroy humans. That's why when you look at Warhammer 40k, the stuff looks kind of steampunkish. Like, I know it's supposed to be the year 40,000, like 40,000 years into the future, but it looks ancient because they banned technology past a certain point, because when there was AI, they tried to destroy mankind. So mankind ends up winning the war, and then now you have Warhammer 40k, and now only like tech priests and the Mechanicus can deal with computers and stuff.
Is that only like a PC game?
It's like a tabletop. It's like Dungeons and Dragons. So it's books, it's games, it's video games.
Okay. So it's like a fucking, like a cult classic, like a cult.
Yeah,
Follow,
yeah.
Okay, I'll get into it. I'll learn.
Yeah, The Matrix was about AI.
I heard
Like,
that
there's a ton of stuff.
The Matrix. Oh my god.
Terminator.
I heard Terminator and Matrix was written by the same person.
Really?
Yeah, they were trying to say that Neo is the one that represents JC, which is John Connor, Jesus Christ. It's some wild shit.
Tattoo artists getting nerded up.
All day.
Lawnmower Man. When I get on the Warhammer 40k show, our homework's gonna be watching my episode. Maybe because it's me, we could watch it live on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, Mass Effect a little bit. There's a lot of it. Wait, let's see. It says, Shayna, if you want to start a nerd war, start ranting off Warhammer 40k opinions. I never am quiet about my Warhammer 40k opinions. Could AI Shayna last 20 seconds against real Shayna? No way! RoboCop. Yeah, a lot of a lot of far future universes are based on the fact that at some point machines became sentient. Not Max says, I fell asleep through my tattoo. This shit is relaxing. I would love, honestly, like, getting on the show is obviously a bucket list thing, but to be able to sit with Henry Cavill and just nerd out about Warhammer. A lot of people in my position would be like, if only I could make out with Henry Cavill. I just want to sit and talk about Warhammer 40k with the guy.
He's about that life too.
Yep.
Let's make that happen, guys.
I have not seen...
Make it happen.
Yeah,
We need that
hashtag
shit.
Shayna for Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm gonna tag her too. Fuck it. We're to make that noise. We're to make that dream come true. Get her to be in what, 3 movies? Let's get you what, 3 movies you want to be in?
Well, he's doing a show, I think.
What's the show? Even
My top Warhammer 40k army. Look at this, and look at this close up. When Robby takes a second, I'll sit up and you can see. That should answer your question.
We're gonna tag him in this fucking tattoo. I swear to everything.
Superman, the ex-Superman.
That's a podcast I would listen to.
You got good people fucking with you here.
Yeah. Our the troll whores, the Queen's Army troll whores are great.
I love that you have that going on.
Yeah, I was explaining that the Iron Warriors slogan is the one I identify with the most.
Who put you onto this?
Tried AI airport stores. I have seen the AI airport stores. Josh Barnett got me into this. Yeah.
That's
The
fucking-
letter, definitely leave the letters empty. It looks badass that way.
Hell yeah.
3 snaps, a thumbs up, and a spade.
Fuck yeah.
Shayna win. Yeah. Night Lords are awesome too. Dude, there's so many armies that I actually really like. You know who else likes using palm strikes? Boss Rutan. Nah, the troll whores are specifically Twitch. Nothing to do with my house building job. So Pat McAfee wouldn't say it on air. Pat McAfee builds houses with us sometimes.
That's cool as fuck.
I did Night Lords for last year's Rumble, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
I seen that.
The Night Lords are nasty, bro.
You that's what started making me Google to learn more about. I was like, what the? I seen that.
They like to flay their enemies, like skin them.
That's just real,
crazy.
dude. That's scary.
Yeah.
Some real life shit.
But their whole philosophy is you win wars by fear. So
Is that like the opposite of your clique?
no, my dudes are like, we just grind. We just grind. We don't get the glory. We do the work and we do the job and we finish the jobs we're given.
Consistent.
And we don't get the glory. Everyone else gets all the glory, but we do the fucking job. High top, I don't have a lot of time to play the tabletop. I paint miniatures. But I just don't have enough time to like get a group of people and play at the moment. But, you know, what I'm doing isn't like a long-lived thing, so just grinding away at it right now. Is this like meditative for you, Robby?
Yeah, I zone out. I forget what I'm doing. It's like driving with no music, and then you'll be like, "How the fuck I got here?" You know what I'm talking about? You ever did that? Like you drive with no music just because you're so deep in your thought that you look around. You're like, "How did I get here?" I wasn't even. That never happened to you before?
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, the glory goes to the Emperor's children and the Blood Angels. Do you guys wanna a hint at what I'm gonna do from the the giant house building event going on this week? Of what my uniform's gonna look like? Of course I listen to Slayer.
Crispy.
Robby's doing an awesome job.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Shayna for Warhammer on the tights. Not yet. Not yet. He's got to have the show in production and be looking for actors. Nah, I'm not gonna I'm not doing a get this many subs, I'll get a stupid tattoo. I'm not gonna do it.
I will. No,
Leave it a surprise.
I will.
Someone said something up here. I did have high hopes to get Charlie into Hero Quest, which is basically Warhammer for beginners, but I don't know.
That's white belt vibes.
Let it be a surprise when I see you come out. Ooh, entrance with the Mustang. I have to get the 69 finished. That'd be a cool entrance. Yeah, I'm currently having this long project where I'm painting all the Hero Quest miniature game pieces. It's actually hard because they're not like the best. They're not like the best miniatures, the best quality of like material and stuff. You know, they're made for like kids to play games with, but. Been streaming for 53 minutes.
That's good.
I do love Fallout. I've been number 30 twice. Ronnie is asking, what are some of the funniest tattoos you've ever done?
Oh God, I tattooed this one stripper. How deep? How vulgar could I be?
You can get, don't get me banned.
I'm not gonna get. Nobody's gonna ban nobody, right? But there was this one chick that she was such a submissive, attentionally. I didn't know it. I wasn't aware, and she owed every throughout the whole tattoo, and I would like to say almost like but is not pee, if you know what I mean.
All right, that's
And it's
good.
not-
You
and-
can't
and
get.
it's not poop either. And that's all I can say. But yeah, I married her. No, that's I didn't marry her. But
She was a pain. Da da da.
Yeah, she loved that shit, man. I was like-
Everyone's LOLing.
Yep.
Where was this tattoo located?
Yo, the crazy shit. Okay, so we're at Tattoo Expo, and Nikolai, he ain't here today, but I think we're in Baltimore at the time. We used to travel like every week with the Ink Master crew,
What's up, Tortured?
and
she got a tattoo on her lower back, and then I made a joke, and she's like, "Oh, you look familiar," and I was like, "Oh yeah, because I do adult content," but it was really humor, and she believed me, so I went with it. I let her believe whatever she wanted, and she goes, "Are you into what the fuck did she do? Cut play?" And I said, "Yo, duh." I didn't know what that meant, so she showed me a picture, and it was the most wildest shit I ever saw, and
That's all we'll say
that's
about
all I
that.
say. Nice knife play. I'm personally not into it. That's if free will, you guys could do what the hell you want, but yeah, that was the most.
Someone said, what? That was at a convention in
Yeah.
Virginia?
Yeah, I used to do the Virginia Norfolk Tattoo Expo.
That says enough. Robbie needed to bleach his eyeballs.
Yeah, bro, I had to get baptized after that. I mean, to each your own, right? Was it to eat your own, to eat your own, or whatever the fuck it is? But people have their own thing, and
Bruce Cherry, knife play freaks me out, but not gonna yuck someone else's yum.
that wasn't my thing. I'll tell you that. But I didn't let them feel ridiculous either. Like I go with the flow of it. But you know, she was talking about that she was divorced, and then she was like having a stable full of partners, and you know, you don't make people feel whatever their fetish is.
Whatever gets you through the night,
Yeah, fuck
someone
it.
said.
Yeah. I actually I'm with you.
Ronnie, it'll have some hazard stripes,
Yes.
as is appropriate for the Iron Warriors. Where's the least painful place to do a tattoo? I
think-
don't have any, but I'm thinking of getting one. It's different for everyone, man. That's what I've learned.
You know, if you worry about the pain, you invite it. So you got to go in there not caring. Like, put your music on or whatever fucking makes you tick, and just fucking focus on that. Like,
I only have one playable 40k army, but I do a lot of like characters. I like just painting special characters.
yo, I love this tattooing you and talking this shit on the internet. I just don't want you to get banned. I'd be
Yeah,
scared to
you
watch
gotta.
it.
Yeah. I'll stop you if you start getting.
Yeah, you like pause because you're still my professor, so I have obedience to my professor.
Yeah, Bruce Cherry said my wrist wasn't bad, but a lot of people said it was their worst. I've heard a lot of people say around their elbows bad.
the stomach sucked. I got my stomach done.
Yeah, he always says his stomach sucked. I've heard people say their ribs sucked. Rhonda insists your foot sucks.
Yeah, because it's all fucking bone for the most part. The foot definitely sucks. I think the rib sucks, and
Neck hurts, someone said.
I think my face was the easiest one.
I'm gonna ask you what your thoughts are Star Wars doing. I like Rey, so we'll see what they do with it. Star Wars doing another movie with Rey.
Yeah, they gotta keep that party going.
Foot sent me into shock. It's cool. I have 3 armies and a lot of paint projects. Oh, don't worry. I have a whole shelf full of gonna paint these next projects as well. I have this project I'm working on, and a lot of these guys in here have heard it. So I have my plan. So I don't know if you know this, but at my house building job, I make my gear sets based on the first founding armies. And so what I want to do eventually is have all the Primarchs painted.
I'm so sorry.
Shit. Have all the Primarchs painted, and then make a shadow box of the Primarch that I painted, and then like a piece of my gear, and then a picture of me in the ring building houses in that gear. Got my back of my neck tattooed. It didn't hurt nearly as much as I was expecting. Honestly, this doesn't hurt too bad.
I'm so sorry.
Not yet.
I'm so sorry.
This dude keeps bumping.
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
1000th time.
I'm sorry. Don't punch me. I'm scared of you. Deep down.
It's meaty here though, so that's probably why.
There's muscle though. There's muscle here.
This if we do actual flame in here, this might hurt, right?
Nah.
I don't know where we're.
It won't be as long.
The hand might be my first, and the arm and the wrist. My back hurt the worst.
Sometimes the tattoos don't hurt when you're getting them done. It's just after it's done, it gets swollen. Like the next day, it feels like a fucking sunburn, dude. Like.
Yeah, and I think
You agree with
depending
that?
on where it is, like that part of your skin moves more, or like it rubs on something or whatever, that makes a difference too.
Once we do the outline, I'm gonna give you like a 5-minute break so I could like set up the yellows and all that.
Got it.
But you can still talk your shit if you want to. You can still keep the stream. I like the stream.
Biggest draft needs? I think we need a quarterback that could, like, I hope they sign Kirk for like 1 or 2 years. Get a quarterback that can learn under him, learn the system, and then go from there. I think we need an offensive line, and I think we need some secondary. The inside of my knee sucked while healing, especially when I would sweat.
I totally understand. The ditch is a motherfucker too.
The ditch is like this part.
I did see the new Bad Batch trailer. Oh, inside like the elbow pit.
Mhm.
What was your thoughts on Sean Strickland fight? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's my thing about close fights like that. They're gonna usually go to the champ. On my scorecard, I scored it for the other guy, but it's not the worst. It's not like I'm like, oh, it's a robbery. You know what I mean? You gotta know that, like, in MMA, it depends on, does the judge value groundwork more than striking? Or does he value cage control more than landed strikes? Or does he value the takedown over the escape? Like, it really just depends. People always complain, though, when it's a fight like that, that it's a robbery, or that the other thing they say is you gotta beat the champ to be the champ, which isn't actually a rule or a thing. But, you know, they're gonna lean towards the champion when it's close. I know, I never want to get matching tattoos. So, this tattoo I have that says every single second, on Team Rousey, we all got some version of those words on us, but they don't match. Like, Ronda got that on her foot every single second. I got it around this spade. You guys see it, this, every single second. Duke got it written around her forearm. So, we all got our own version. So, I guess that's the closest to, like, a matching tattoo I've ever considered getting.
And those are like people you broke bread with and came up in the game. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Rocky's the champ. Kind of wild, right? I can never get matching tattoos with someone with my commitment issues.
That's real though. I respect that. That's respect.
I got a matching tattoo. It was a mistake.
You must be an earth sign.
Danny, are you an earth sign? Go Detroit Lions. I think it's going to be Baltimore and who's on the other side? Yeah, I just would never do it. I would never do it, Tie 5. I'm a Taurus, that's all I know.
I believe that is. Because the thing about earth signs is they hate when people break their promises. Like, you might as well just cut the person out if they break a promise to you. So, of course, like, if somebody lies about something stupid, you're done. It's end.
Man, I tell you what, 49ers are hot right now, but I guess so's Detroit. Remember seeing a story of a young girl getting a guy's name tattooed across her face. After a week of knowing each other, they broke up. Fury says, I'm an Earth sign. I hate promises being broken.
Mm-hmm.
No regrets.
All day. That's a real thing. Everything has a pattern. Everybody has a pattern. Once you learn people's patterns, you kind of figured everything out. It's just like you're watching a fight and you see the routine. You know how they get you to the ground, how they roll, how they
Right.
the sequences, and once you learn people's sequences, you kind of like figured it out. That's perspective, though.
I'm a January Capricorn, and I'm glad Garnet is my stone because I love red.
Yeah, they're really connected to like rocks and stones and shit. The earth signs. I don't have no earth in my chart at all, man. I'm all fucking water.
Does that spot hurt? Like, is that it actually isn't that bad. I thought it was gonna be just because of it being near the armpit, but it's not that bad. Right here's fine. Honestly, getting the thing redone last week was worse than this.
This is because we were right here for a fucking few hours, and it was just us talking shit.
How about the Eagles firing all their coaches, basically? Near their collarbone? I'm getting some, like, smoke up in there. That'll feel nice. CM Pep joining us.
Who?
One of my OGs.
The whores? That's what they're called?
The troll whores.
Troll whores.
But that was before we were troll whores.
I love it. That's the next tattoo, guys.
Whoops, hang on. Cherry say. No one wants to see Taylor Swift versus Eminem in the Super Bowl. Honestly, because I went to school in Kansas City, like I've been a lifelong Vikings fan, but because I went to college in Kansas City, they've always been my number 2 team. So I kind of hate that the Taylor Swift thing is happening.
Me too. I just can't stand that shit.
Galindo, are you asking if Robby knows about sauerkraut?
Like the food? Like
No,
tomato?
it's code word. I'll explain it to you.
I'm not cool with the lingo, guys. This is my first time I'm fucking with Twitch like that. And I don't mind it. I think I'm in love.
I told Robby to start a Twitch where he's just tatting people up.
I'm talking about stuff, but I'm...
You could put an overhead camera, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one right here.
Yeah,
that
that'd
has
be
like a
sweet.
spot that I could put it on, and I could talk shit, and I could say... I don't know, how does it work, though? When can I get to the point that I could talk? Is it because your job in building houses?
Yeah, and
Your
Twitch,
household
Twitch,
name?
Also because Twitch, yes. But also because Twitch is weird
But with me, they
sometimes
want to
with
give
some
a flower about me, right?
stuff. If you put...
I'm not gonna put, like, naked stuff.
You'll get a thing. So, like, you'll just stream.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stream for free for a while to build up your audience so that you can make an official channel, but...
Because I'm fucking out of it with fucking not TikTok. I don't fuck with TikTok, and I'm tired of fucking Instagram. I feel like the algorithm is ridiculous. And the only way I could do it if
You could stream... Technically, you could stream live on Twitch and TikTok at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
What up, Sabretooth? Hate they're making a big deal out of it. Like, calm down and watch football. Yeah, like, the Chiefs is synonymous with Taylor Swift now, and I hate that. And you know what? I hate that for them, too, because that puts a lot of pressure on them as a couple. Like, that poor guy and the Swifties are going to come after him if they don't work out. Who do you think will win? Twitch, TikTok, Kick, MySpace. Yes, Robby has an Instagram page.
I have an Instagram page, yeah.
Ty5 and Spone have been posting the Instagram page of Robby and his tattoo shop. They'll do it again, I bet. Any fandom is pretty rude, except for troll whores. Oh, Ty5 says it's pinned, not Max. His link is pinned in the top of the comments. Oh, there's the tattoo shop one Ty5 just posted.
Thank you. I appreciate you for real, for real.
Not wrestling fans. They're all very calm and respectful. More calm and respectful than MMA fans. Hilarious as that is to believe.
In what sense?
MMA fans are way worse. We always have this talk on my stream.
For real?
Yeah, way worse.
Is the mindset different? It's like a radio station, like searching for a radio station, just scanning, and then there's sometimes it's
To get back on track, it's like kind of like a little bit of a little weird frequency or something.
Yeah.
Because
You're really my favorite. Well, Megan, you have good taste. You know what I miss about the road review? The pick of the number. Huh? They have the number? Would you classify this as body art? Body art on here is usually body painting. Recently, wrestling fans have been awful because of Rumbly House building season. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a tribalism as a
MMA
motherfucker.
fans can be bad unless you have a busload of roller derby players traveling to. Yep. And actually, Bruce Cherry, that was back in the day. Like, with MMA being super mainstream now, it's like not like it was, right? Ink therapy is the best kind of therapy. That's right. That's why we're here. Even Robby does tattoos for therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Robby on TikTok and YouTube.
That'd be highly appreciated.
You could live stream on YouTube and Twitch at least.
I'm gonna do that.
Or you know what you could do? You could live stream on Twitch and then go on Fiverr, pay some cheap person to edit your 2-hour session into a 30-minute highlight, and then post it on your YouTube.
now I'm gonna do it for the next time we set up. We're gonna go all out for the next week tattoo.
This one?
Yes.
I'm getting that here, that dog one. So that's gonna be.
And the thing is, like, my mind, the idea is built. So right now we have a great idea that we mutually agreed on, but my idea has changed and it grows, you know?
Great.
And so it's only gonna be better. I always say like tattooing is like making love. You never have to. You can't dance the same with everybody. That's a good way of saying it, right?
Since this is therapy, let's unpack your hatred for Jar Jar. He's annoying. There's nothing to unpack.
He just doesn't hold up in this time.
For real, art is the best thing, and it's so fun. Yeah. Let me try to slide this down so it's
What?
not crooked.
That's
There we
crooked
go.
to you?
Fibble said, tattoo is like making love. Sometimes a little prick is all you need.
Exactly. Just
Let me stick the tip in. The needle.
Episode 1 also had the pod race. I want to get a tat kit, but I don't know which one is the best one on Amazon.
Don't get on Amazon. I mean, you could get one, but then that like kind of like they're cheap, and you could do it. You have it,
And then you'll build the clientele, and then you'll be like, okay, you do good tattoos, and you have one person hit you up, and they're like, yo, I got a $200, $300 tattoo, which is probably a lot of money for them at the time. And the tattoo machine breaks because the quality wasn't as great as it, like, this machine is like $1,000, you know? I have other machines that are $1,000 or more. But if you get a tattoo for like $100, you could count on it to break like in 2 months or 3 months or something like that. So you don't want to, like, if you get one, you might as well get like 3 more, because you don't want that shit messing up in the middle of a tattoo, especially if you're tattooing like your brother or your auntie, and then you see your family members all the time. It's only gonna remind you how bad the decisions you make.
There you go.
Yeah.
Buy once, cry once.
Mm-hmm.
True, because a lot of people say it sucks while the other half be like, get it.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you gonna do it right.
Sammy, she wasn't actually too bad getting her nose print. She was just like, what are we doing? Like, puppy's either real crazy or she's pretty mellow. When you get her in her mellow time, she was good. Same with brushes for painting miniatures. Once you get to a certain level. Yo, so I finally bought like a Winsor Newton Kolinsky Sable brush, and I thought, man, it can't make that much of a difference. And boy, was I wrong. Like, I got to a point in my miniature painting where I got to this certain level, and I just was that level. And then I spent money on one, like, size 0 Kolinsky Sable brush. And then I was like, oh,
Sold.
this is way better. And it was then that I learned that, like, the size of the brush, the number on the brush has little to do with the size of the line that it paints. The size of the brush is about how much ink it holds.
Gonna order some food a little bit if you're hungry.
I might get a little something, but it just depends because...
No, we're still good on time. For well, you got 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
What I have to tell you, my dog.
I'm still not a believer in the dry brush, getting an expensive dry brush making that much of a difference, but maybe I'll get there. Maybe someone that dry brushes a lot can convince me.
But that's like repetition to your mind, right?
Like, as far as like, the more that you do it, the more practice and like repetition of painting. Cause
Yeah.
Because me, it's all texture to me.
And it's confidence, like being able to, like, you almost have to, like, you're almost gonna do a thin straight line like fast, but when you're beginner, you do it real slow. It just makes it shaky and. Meaning to ask, do you like the Who? Yeah, I could get down with some Who. Dry brushing is for the weak. I don't really think that, but it's got some reactions. Gaming, miniature painting, tattooing, fight commentary, troll horrors, do it all. We are a multifaceted group.
We are the weirdos.
I don't know, it's like anime, but do you like the Assassin's Classroom? Never seen it. I just finished watching Blue-Eyed Samurai, and now that Mia's crashing at my house for a couple nights, we're binging it. She loves it. Can't decide between my ghost tattoo next or the quote, "Don't let the bad days win."
I like the bad days. I think it's more meaningful and more purposeful of like whatever. Like, you don't know what people are going through and shit, and
That could speak to different people.
you could actually be helping people without knowing by just showing off how cool the tattoo was and what it means to you. Could speak, because I'm weird. I believe that the universe speaks. So like, there's certain times that like I'm like going through something and I was like, I need a sign, and I'll meet you hypothetically, and you got the tattoo, and I was like, thank you, I needed to hear that, but you didn't expect it. You just thought you have a badass tattoo that helps you, But that's perspective.
There you go.
But I like that. And the lights come out playing on this day, bro.
We barely do have any free time to do anything. Someone said the universe is alive, Robby. Of course it speaks.
Yeah, but a lot of people will think I'm a weirdo, so I have to be careful how I say it, because not everybody's has beliefs the same. But in the end of the day, like, we're all one, and we are really all one. We're aligned with the past, with the future, and all that.
But not everybody. Like I can't. I'm not forcing my belief for it because I don't want nobody to be offended either. This is not my stream, you know.
Do you have to do? Are you gonna do the black stripes in there before we switch out to the yellow?
Why you want? That's how you want to do it?
Yeah, I don't. I was just asking.
Yeah, well, I want to do all. I want to establish all the dark tones first, because if I do a light tone, like it's like painting. Like you're gonna go the dark tones because if you go over again with a lighter tone, then you go back on the dark, and then you have to like wipe or clean.
Yeah,
It tints the white is not gonna be as vibrant as or as potent.
Like as strong as it. So I'd rather go dark to light.
Bruce Cherry about the tattoo said, "Sweet, next collarbone tattoo it is. That's where the quote will be. I'm partial witch, so yeah, the universe is alive."
There you go. The universe spoke that to me to speak it back to you.
Juan, I have so many games in my backlog that I might not play it when it comes out unless a bunch of people are asking me to. But I imagine I'll eventually play it. Absolutely not, Megan. I gotta go back up and read that long one. Don't worry. It's amazing you have any free time at all. What is it? 50 weeks touring? 52. Well, 51 because we do get that week off of Christmas
Which is new,
off,
right?
and that's just this year. So let's see. I got a butterfly and a semicolon, which represents like you survived self-harm and sewer slide. You've probably tattooed some, and
if I
can confirm that it's true. I showed one of my friends the tattoo because she wanted to see it, and then a few weeks later she messaged me saying, "Thank you, your tattoo helped me beat self-harm," and she's been clean for a few weeks now. And when I tell you that made me feel amazing, that actually helps.
Man, you're the saint.
You're the saint. You're the one chosen for this shit, you know? Sometimes people say to me, why if there's if there's a God, why does bad things happen? And I believe that sometimes we have to go through horrible shit so we can help other people go through their shit. But that's my perspective, you know? But I'm not here to talk about that if you want. But like we all like her experiences will help me and vice versa, where everybody is supposed to help somebody else, you know?
Yeah.
Because everybody struggles, man. Everybody struggles. And I'm learning every fucking day. The strongest ones are the ones that go through it the most. And it's the ones that you didn't see it coming, and it comes out of nowhere. And that's a whole survival's guilt is another fucking shit that I wouldn't wish on my enemies, man. Are we here talking about this?
Is it too much?
No, it's good. People are liking it too. You're getting lots of amens. And
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm struggling with that shit, that survivor's guilt right now. But I didn't see it coming, bro. Like, I didn't see it fucking coming. And every day I try to, like, every second I can, I try to come up with a possibility to change. I felt like Flash. You seen the Flash movie?
yeah.
Where he tried to go back every fucking moment to stop his mom from dying.
Yeah.
You can't stop the inevitable. Like, you can't, you know?
Yeah, the theme of our recent streams are even badasses struggle. Bad things happen because we were given free will, and it's up to us what to do with it. You are here to talk about it, man. Shayna said, let's see. Are you excited for The Last of Us Part 2, the show? I am.
That's the last season? I hate when it's the last season.
No, it's not the last season, it's the
Okay.
next one.
Okay.
Corey, it's not most of this. I'm still getting. We gotta put some color and we gotta touch up a little bit of the old one, so we got a little bit of time. I've got the semicolon on my wrist, and around it is a quote from Peter Pan: "To die would be an awfully big adventure," and the T in adventure is the female symbol.
You define feminine, right? That's intuition. That's the inner part of us and shit. And the thing about it is like what I believe is like what I learned to believe is like if we die, we die. But if we die in a way that we weren't supposed to, we rebirth in a shittier situation. So you think this life is bad, the next one could be worse based off how we lived it. Not like a heaven and hell, because I'm starting to believe not that there's not a hell with fire. What helps me believe is like there could be worse. Like we think we have it worse. Like I got with this one chick and I thought she was a fucking crazy bitch, and then I broke up with her, got with another one that she was worse. Because I broke one heart, and then karma is a thing.
Right.
I was like, this bitch is crazy. Excuse my language. This chick was crazy, and then I had to go back and realize she wasn't that bad. I was just being a bitch myself.
That's self-growth, though.
Thank you. You have a real good audience, man.
Yeah, they're a good
They're
group.
fucking amazing.
Twitch actually hit me and Jay Duke up one time because they wanted us to come to TwitchCon because they were like, you guys' communities are so good. They're not...
Yeah.
Like, usually on social media, it's a lot of toxic... Like...
Yeah, one up, highlight reels, yeah. People just showing what they want to show you. And you know what? I fed into that trap for real.
I also think WWE helped me. All started with a TikTok of Rhea, then it started from there. You and her helped a girl out of the dark place. I'm hitting 28. You guys influenced me more than you know. Hey,
That's
you know?
beautiful, man. That's a fucking beautiful.
Just talking though, what's this tattoo means to them can mean the world to some people. Yep. That's what we were saying. The Smash Burger video. These guys have been wanting a video of me making smash burgers.
That's what they ordered.
I make a mean ass smash burger.
Oh, you made your own? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to make that happen.
Yeah, man. Yo, I love that you got amazing fucking
Yeah, they're a good group.
support group, man. Well, I got a page on here, but it's like it's a baby page. I don't really got nobody. I only follow like 2 people.
This guy said, I OD'd not on purpose, and I died, and all I saw was darkness and silence.
And how does it make you feel now, though, when you're in darkness?
We went from wholesome as fuck to smash burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, is that confirmed, Galindo? Chargers hired Harbaugh? I'll set the grill up next time you're home. I could eat. Yeah. My grill, my smoker / grill is one thing that I spent actual money on, and it was worth every dime.
You know what's crazy? I watch Baron Corbin's fucking
He's
shit.
the one who told me to get the grill I
Yo,
have.
yeah, okay. That motherfucker be making the only shit.
He's great.
Yeah.
Everyone, because of my audience, they're all, whenever they see me, my YouTube channel a lot of times is a lot of cooking and stuff.
I love that shit, yeah.
And they're always like, you and Corbin should compete. And I'm like, look, he would whoop my ass.
Yeah. And he's in the same school, too. He's in the same
Yeah,
dojo.
I would argue that smash burgers are wholesome. Yeah, Corbin also does jujitsu at the school I teach at, so.
Yep. He's the one that told you to get that shit? I was looking at that. I was like, yo.
He convinced me and I did it. And it was like this place, you gotta call them and they make it to order. You know what I mean? They don't mass produce them and send them to stores and stuff.
That's fucking amazing. I love that shit. It made me want to like learn how to do it, even though I'm nowhere near that, like.
Meat emoji.
Meat. The good stuff. You should do a poll of like how soon you want to do another video of you cooking.
Well, like, so when you join the channel, you get special emojis for being a troll whore. And one of them is a meat.
Okay.
Because of cooking. Says Mad Dogs, Mia, Militia are the fucking best communities. Queen's Army, Hoodlums, Mad Dogs, Mia, yeah, BRE communities. So chat, where should Bad Boy sit? Should I sit at a booth, a bar? You're asking where you want to sit? Sit in a booth, bro. Prayers for meat. Yeah, tattoo's looking good, right?
Thank you guys. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do tattooing videos or streaming on tattooing. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna change my life because I think I need people like you guys to like breathe life into me, man. When I feel weak myself.
You guys should do me a favor, and every time Charlie streams, spam the beginning of the stream with the meat moat. The BRE community as a whole. Yes, true, Millie.
We'll be at that ink and meat life. Is there emoji for fucking ink? Really? It's not really.
You could make your own emojis. So you just
well.
hire. I can.
Let's
tell
make
you
something
about all
happen.
this.
I think you should like work on that like as soon as possible.
Watching this is making me want to book another tattoo.
Do it.
Not having money is a curse.
It's okay.
Of course, I'm gonna follow and watch your streams, dude. I love tats.
Fuck yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You never know. Sometimes I was thinking about doing like a channel, and I'll be like, yo, how vulnerable that you don't mind being on and telling you, sharing our stories, and everybody has a story.
Yeah.
But we tattoo no different than we're doing now, and you know, just fucking edit them.
You could tell people like you don't need to be in it, but
Mm-hmm.
if you have a story or do you care to be in it, yeah, and and you could just be having people tell the story of their tattoo, you know.
And how it helped them get through it, you know, because everybody struggles and everybody feels, and you know, it's get reminded of how weak we feel sometimes, and sometimes we need supportive people such as yourselves. And
Yeah, someone said do it, you could help people.
yeah, man, and that's what the universe is telling me. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, I was in a shitty mood all day.
It's like Thai Cab Confessional, but tattoos.
Yeah.
Time to see if my local tattoo does a layaway afterpay.
Back in the day, I used to do like laptops, fucking GPSs, motorcycles, fucking food stamps, all that shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
The pain isn't like you think, man. If you're scared to get a tattoo because of the pain, it isn't what you would think.
You'll probably feel more better if you feel comfortable. Because not every artist is the same. Not everybody wants, like, some artists don't want to hear nobody else's shit. I'm willing to. So, like, we talk about most vulnerable things that you probably never even thought that you could share. And you share it in a room full of people. And you're so at peace with sharing it that the shame is gone. You know, you walk out the door feeling beautiful. And that is priceless.
I'm scared of needles. So, here's the thing. If you guys know, yeah, Bruce Cherry, so am I. So, Nixon is actually so scared of needles that when we get blood draws or for whatever reason, like for our house building job, she needs someone in there to like hold her hand and catch her if she faints.
Who's
But
this?
she has a million tattoos.
Who's this?
Nixon.
I don't know.
Tegan.
I don't know her name, like her real name.
Yeah. Is that the outline?
Yeah, I just gotta do the part of the end. We planned this for like what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And we thought we were gonna do the signs inside the words, but it looks cleaner.
Yeah, it looks better. Yeah. Anytime I have blood labs, I can't watch. It sucks and I will faint. But Bruce Cherry has tattoos, so it's not the same.
It's a different.
This thing doesn't look like a needle, right? Like you're looking at it right now. It just looks like a pen, honestly. Got you with a follow on Instagram.
Thank
I've been
you.
wanting new ink for long, finding a way there, and I'm terrible at money management.
It's a discipline, man. You could judge anybody off the discipline. If you're good with your money, you'll be good with anything else. Once you start doing that discipline, because maybe it's me. I could make good money, but I suck at. I mean, apparently, look at all this fucking. And I ordered more, and I got the Shayna coming in. I got the one
Action
with the
figure.
NXT. Yeah. They're like little voodoo dolls. It's kind of weird if you think about it like that.
I don't have an issue with needles. I just have to watch it happen. I can't take the anticipation. So I don't have an issue with needles or blood, but there's something about when they first take my blood and it's shooting up into the vial all fresh. Like, it doesn't make me nauseous or faint or anything. My body, I can just tell, is like, wait a minute, we need that. I'm not afraid of needles, but for some reason I like to watch them do it. I have to see them do it.
The outline is completely done.
Outline's done, guys. Now it's just time for some hazard stripes on that bad boy. And then we're gonna do
Some background.
this
shit.
flamage.
I'll be right back.
I gotta get my charger. Too.
When you do the hazard stripes on here, are you gonna do the yellow here just while you have it out?
Yeah. Why waste the color?
Right. That makes sense. We're gonna do a little bit of this.
But you see, the face looks different in comparison.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
have it now.
yeah.
You have it now. That tattoo's on.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo, I'm gonna start doing this.
I used to almost pass out as a kid when I used to get needles. Yeah. It's not the same as that, though. It's not like getting a shot at the doctor or something. Yeah, I like them all to look like one piece. That's kind of the thing. This one, I got redone Friday, and it's still kind of itchy, so I'm like patting it a little bit. Yeah, I got the spade darkened last week. I was an EMT, but only for like 3 months. I was just trying to get on the fire department. And then I went through the whole firefighter process. And then decided, you know what? Now that I know I can do that, I'm gonna try out for this Ultimate Fighter thing, and put that on hold, and then took a completely different path. Not a fan of seeing my own blood. It's like, well, great, now I have to spend more. I don't know. No plans yet. I'm not a person who likes to just get tattoos for no reason. All of these have a meaning. But, I mean, if it happens, it happens. I still think my favorite one is this one. Robby also did the devil. Yeah, I saw Nixon's Shrek tattoo. Helping my dad plan his next ink. We are still struggling to find an artist who likes realism. In Sioux Falls? Isn't that guy still in Yankton? That got, like, awards and stuff? Or is he not that? Does he not do that style? I get tattoos because they look cool. Yeah, see, everybody gets them for a different reason. Mine all have to have a meaning, and I like... I don't know, I like the idea of just this for now. I might stretch this down. We'll see. The outline's done. Robby's taking a break to order some food. And we're going to get some color. We're going to get the hazard stripes filled in. If you know Iron Warriors. And then we're gonna get the smoke here to connect all this into one piece. So he's gonna put a little smoke here, and then some smoke here. And then we're gonna get fill the color a little bit darker on here. Yeah, Robby's great. And he just drew this up on his like little tablet app he has. When I told him what I wanted, but my butterfly tattoo sits on my wrist, which is great. Starts on my sleeve, and make sure to get the same artist so they'll look similar. All the parts will have a meaning. My sister drew one of my tattoos, carrying all my. Yeah, see, I like that. Yep, Tie 5, plug in Robby's Instagram. Million legs and arms for all the limbs I've taken off. So I get tattoos, and it's not always for the story. Yeah, and that's, like, Tegan's like that, and Rhea's like that. Like, there are a lot of tattoo people that just get things that are cool. But $15 in a jar of Marmite. I don't know. But it would have to be similar to Every Single Second, where we all got our version of BRE. I hate the idea of matching tattoos. No, Sammy, I'm not going to be one of those that gets my black belt tattooed on me. Or I don't know. I always thought that would be cool around here. But, I don't know. The more I think about it, I'm like, ah. Because I'm more than just my black belt. I also have a level in catch wrestling, and I have a level in Thai boxing, and it's like, I don't have things to tattoo about that. I should think of something to tattoo all the martial arts I've done. Yeah, I'm getting her nose right here. I think Robbie's gonna make a design with her nose and her. Here, it's over here. I'll show you guys. Hang on. Let's see. Her nose and her paw. And he said he's pretty sure he can fit this in like a heart. So. We'll see. We'll see. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I don't have the be right back screen because I'm not on my computer.
Mom.
She's outside, bro.
Oh. Just for. How's she gonna call me?
Back, I'm back. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, what did I miss? Looks pretty good, right? I mean, it might get covered up if I wear certain sports bras, but the tattoo on my back. Robbie did that too. There's one on my Instagram, a good picture on my Instagram of it. But we're just gonna connect this with some flamage. Or I mean, not flames. This smoke that's through everything. Puppy ain't ever gonna wear no Eagles jersey. If Type 5 wants to keep her job. Smokage. Not flamage. Yeah, I have a spade with a Q. It says every single second. I have a royal flush. I have destroying your demons with my finisher. And then I'll have this with the smoke. And then I'll get the nose here. Ty wishes her job was more often smoker, taster, tester. Can you explain what Thai boxing is? It's Muay Thai kickboxing. The science of 8 limbs. If you Google, I bet there's a ton of videos about it. Would you argue that Puppy having to be a Vikings fan is cruel and unusual punishment? Maybe. It is an abusive relationship for me. Puppy's Nose has already been a part of WWE programming, actually. Tidbit enough. Can you guys see this stripe? So there's, if you know Iron Warriors, they don't do anything fancy with their armor. It stays metal color, but they put hazard stripes on like their shin guards or like their gauntlet, let's say. But there's gonna be hazard stripes in the back of this. Yeah. Man, everybody's getting new coaches. I'm gonna spit this gum out. It's old. My entrance music is based off of my indie entrance music. My new entrance music that I have, that everyone thinks is not as good as my old stuff, is based off of God of Thunder, which is what I usually open the stream with, actually. But I couldn't because this is an IRL stream. I think we chew gum a lot because we are always thirsty, because we're always working out or sweating. I don't know. It will match the chainsword, actually, yes. That chainsword would specifically be an Iron Warriors chainsword because of the hazard stripes. If we're talking true to the lore. Joanne, probably on YouTube somewhere. Think maybe on High Spots there might be some. I don't believe I have her White Zombies cover of God of Thunder.
No tattoo? Why? What's wrong? How do you know?
Titans fans are still livid that Vrabel was fired, especially since he got Coach of the Year a couple years ago. I mean, I was okay with it for the most part, especially after the past couple seasons. Sometimes the culture of the locker room just needs a shake-up.
I'm way older than you. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna redo my hair here.
You could tell because the music he listens to, if you listen to music, to your husband's music, you're like, oh, this is... No, he listens to top 40s. I listen to music for like the 50s now.
Oh, I love 80s music. That's my thing. I don't know anything past the rock.
Joanne, I was in Texas where they don't ever get snow, so there were no scrapers, which I said in the caption, actually, if you would have read it. Beginning of your theme. Puppy Abu. No, we're not going to mix the universes. We're not going to mix house building with Twitch streaming. There's a Tie 5 posted again. Robby's Instagram. He's on his way back to start the next...
Somebody's getting a chocobo tattoo.
Chocobo. Oh, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Final Fantasy. Right in the
Wow.
front right now. It's like, oh shit. Because we were talking about how much we love Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Somebody else in the shop is getting a chocobo tattoo. Yeah, I'm not mad at our new coach either. He did really well last season. I think he did a good job this season. I just think injuries caught up to us. Honestly, if Kirk hadn't got hurt and our offensive line, I think we would have done well. But Tie 5, remind me when he gets back. He just went to the bathroom. I think Procreate is the sickest place to design tattoo. It will take like an hour or less. Oh, you put a... Did you... Becca, did you put that for a chocobo? Or did you just randomly put a chicken? Well, not Max. If you're ever here for Disney, then there you go. Yeah, so many quarterbacks got hurt. I feel like if Cousins never got hurt, the Vikings would have at least made it to the wild card. We definitely would have made it to the playoffs. I think we would have done well too. I mean, we beat the 49ers, and they're my pick to make it to the Super Bowl. We were starting to find a rhythm. Our defense was awesome this year. I think we would have done well. So it's unfortunate because his contract is up, I believe. So they have to renew, and he's older, so it's hard to invest the money he deserves, on for the team. You think the Lions will beat the 49ers? It'll be a good game. Yeah, you can't be a Bears and a Vikings fan. Chocobo racing. I do miss the Chocobo race. That was a fun part of... What was that? Final Fantasy X? Yeah, brand new. And then a lot of places do this, but he'll put that... I forget what it's called, but he puts the stuff on it, and it heals, like... Great. Titans set the record for the most injured players in a single season last season. See, I think when there's injuries, you got to give the coach a break, man, because they're really like dealing with. They can't do their best case scenario, See, this is itchy. Nah, because he puts this plastic on it, like this.
Tegaderm?
What's it called?
Tegaderm.
Tegaderm. So it just stays on it, so I can shower. I mean, obviously I don't scrub it, but I can get in the shower. It doesn't get wet.
Like all the plasma from your blood cells will like stay in place.
Yeah, and honestly, using that as compared to not, my tattoos heal so much better and faster. For me personally, but yeah.
It's the red that we wear.
Some people, I know, like Nixon says she has a allergic reaction to the stuff, so she can't.
Oh yeah, the adhesive stretches her out.
Yeah, so she has to still do like keep Aquifer on it. But what I do is I wear it for a couple days until it comes off, kind of on its own, because I sweat, and then I do the.
Yeah.
So usually it's about 3 days for me.
I just talked to David. I was like, I thought he was coming. I really wanted him to come. I needed his wisdom.
Come stopping by after class or what? Oh, maybe not.
No.
It'll be late. Yeah, second skin scuff. Discount version of burn trait.
It was really started from like burn victims.
Yeah, that's what they just said. Do you have to get tattoos approved by the house building HQ? I decline to answer. Can you put aloe vera on it for relief?
As long as it's not scented lotion, because the chemicals in most lotions have alcohol in it, and it could like kind of like basically stress out your skin, because your skin is living. And some people, what they do is they put alcohol in it, and it doesn't alleviate the skin. It cleans it, but it fucking stresses you out. So I would use, and as long as that is like Lubriderm is like better, but Aquaphor is like your best bet.
Aquifer is your best bet. Someone said I usually just dry heal mine, but I think that's just for black.
Yeah, because color's thicker ink.
Thoughts on people using numbing cream before they get ink?
Depends. Just like other name brands, there's Nike, Reebok, and other like brands. So some of them are good, better than others. I have some that you would use, but you have to use it like put it out like 2 hours or an hour before the tattoo.
The friend that wants to get some work from you would like to know, is it best to hit you up on your Instagram or the shop's?
I manage both of them, but I like if you want like a personal to make sure that I'm there, because if it's the shop, sometimes it could get pawned off to another artist, and it's up to you if you want to depend on which artist you want to work with. But I'd rather have you like hit me up directly.
So his personal one.
Yeah.
With my tattoo, while it was still glad wrapped, I just put ice or something cold on it.
It's just like if it worked for you, I wouldn't, but everybody's different. Especially there's different types of skin. You know, different people have different back. We're all different type of aliens. But
Yeah,
that's
it's been 2 hours. Let me see what my battery's looking like.